Good morning there. Today is Saturday, July 25th. Getting my car all packed up. Gonna be meeting up with Jesse. We're hitting the road today, heading up the mountain just south of Flagstaff. We're gonna be filming the Reflection Lake. We're going up a day early to get everything ready before our actors join the party. Yeah, welcome to episode 2, Summer Spookies. With my Volkswagen loaded up, I got to Jesse's and transferred everything to his car, and combined with his stuff, we had a full ride. We hit the road on the I-17, and about 2 hours later, our landscape had transformed from desert to forest. After everything was loaded into the cabin, we wasted no time and got right to our final stages of pre-production. Now, as I mentioned in the intro, we got there a day early and had about 24 hours to plan all the final shots before our actors arrive. This is probably a good time to tell you, but a couple weeks ago, Jesse decided to have his film in black and white, and it is looking quite vibey. We scouted out the exact spots by the lake we wanted the actors,
somewhere in here,
doing some more test shots to secure our decisions. We then headed back to the cabin for more test shots, diving headfirst into a noir-style look for the film and leaning heavily on distinct shadows.
Hello? Yeah, dude, I almost just like hanging on here for a little while.
After some dinner, we reviewed our test shots and got a couple more. So these are the water beads we'll be using to simulate a water trail on the ground. And after soaking for like 45 minutes, they were ready to go.
That looks pretty good already. It's like diamonds and water.
Now, when I think about what makes a cabin in the woods scary, it's the isolation, the unknown, of what can't be seen in the shadows, in the darkness. As we filmed our final test shots of the night, it had me reflecting on these themes. When I'm not busy making horror films, for work I do photography, and more specifically real estate photography. When a new set of model homes open up, I get sent out to photograph everything while they're new and fresh. A lot of these shoots involve sunsets, and in the summer the models close at 6 p.m. Everyone leaves and I'm left there alone waiting for a 7:30 sunset. Just me and my shadow. But then the sun goes down and even my shadow leaves me alone. But when you're a spooky boy, you embrace the full spooky. So when I'm alone, I listen to different scary podcasts to really set the vibe. Because without going all in, it wouldn't be a true Summer Spookies. This was an interesting and kind of spooky one, but the main road getting in here was under construction today. I had to get through a crazy way. But anyways, everything was closed, so I've been at this entire community by myself all day. Another cool thing about summer in Arizona is the monsoons. It's rolling in. Things are happening. I'm trying to get a photo at sunset. We'll see. I've never been stuck at a model home before. This is interesting. Well, eventually there was a break in the storm and I was able to load up my gear and GTFO. Let's get back up to the cabin. It was the following morning, day of the shoot, and things were looking quite sunny outside. Jesse and I got the final shot of the film, and around lunchtime our actors started showing up. Abigail arrived first and gave us a tour of her wardrobe options.
Butterfly options.
Then Joey pulled up not too long after.
What's up, man?
What's up, buddy?
As they got settled in and ready for the shoot, Jesse and I headed down to the lake to set up our first couple shots. We started filming around 3 in the afternoon, and very quickly something began brewing up above. Looks like a summer monsoon was also digging the spookies. But we just got to work and started getting as many shots as we could.
Do you ever feel like two different people?
But things kept it brewing. And then it hit.
Tornado's coming in, folks.
The storm got angry. We tried to wait out the storm, but it just kept getting worse, so we retreated back to the cabin. The storm eventually passed and we got back to it. Hey, remember that bubble test shot from episode 1? Well, I finally had my moment to shine, and I expect to see my name in the credits under Lake Bubbles. You hear that, Jesse?
Go team. I should have thought about bringing a fucking sandals. It's a new style.
That looks great. You feel good?
You know, it's very therapeutic.
Yeah, it's like a mud bath.
Well, the storm let off and we were able to get back and get the rest of the shots we needed. Now we're getting a little sexy sunset. Just gonna take a little break, and once it's dark, we're gonna get all the night shots going. And yeah, things are turning out pretty cool. Then day became night and we filmed the rest of our shots, finally wrapping about 2 in the morning. It always seems to work that way, but good thing we love it. We all had a blast in the mountains together. Filmmaking is a special experience, and it feels real good to have another one in the books. Now, before I go, as I mentioned earlier, I like to listen to spooky podcasts while I work, so this week's recommended spookies is Richard Hatem's Paranormal Bookshelf. Richard is a screenwriter from Los Angeles who has had a long career in the business. He wrote Mothman Prophecies, which is my favorite of his. But damn it, is this podcast a true work of art. He correlates different books about the paranormal with stories from throughout his life, and he does it in a non-linear fashion, which I find really enjoyable. I'm not gonna lie, I've been choked up many times listening to this, because of how relatable it is, and also because how well he does it. If you enjoy spooky podcasts, I highly recommend this one, and I'll leave you with some other favorites as well. Tune in next time as I head to the recording studio and also begin prepping for my horror short film, The Town's Lake.